All right, students, welcome to example 3. We're going to write an equation, exponential function. So your answer is going to look something like this, okay? So anyway, they're going to give you a table like number 1. And then they're going to ask you, they're going to go, hey, you know what? Well, in this one here, they didn't give you 0. 0 is your A. All right? So what does it start with? Okay, so we don't know what we start with. All right? So anyway, to figure out this answer, okay, so what you need to do, you want to find what the rate is. Okay, so just divide these two right here, or you divide these two, doesn't matter. All right, so I'm going to divide those two, meaning that, just for example, like 337.5 is equal to 450 times the rate, and then it's going to give you what the rate is, okay? So again, just divide those two, like divide by 450. Let's go and do it right now. Declare 337.5 divided by 450. And okay, there you go, 0.75. So B, so our rate B is equal to 0.75, all right? So basically 75%. So this thing is going down by 75%. Okay, so anyway, now we want to find out what the first number is, because that would be our initial. Okay, this x and y here doesn't belong with those two. I know that's really confusing. It's just ignore that for a second. All right, but anyway, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this number, I'm gonna divide by 0.75 because I want to know what this number is. The reason why I divide because I know it's gonna get a larger number. Okay, so 450 divided by 0.75. I'm gonna do it right now. 450 divided by 0.75, I'm going to get 600. So 600. So 600 is right here. All right, again, ignore the x and y. It could be a, it could be m and n or something like that. All right, so 600. This is my initial right here. Okay, so my equation, I'm pretty much done. Okay, is y is equal to 600. This is what I start out with. That's 600, 0. This is where you start. I know my rate, which is 0.75. Okay, and then that's still your x right there. In how many years? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, let's go and do our last problem. Now this one is actually pretty similar to what we just did earlier. Okay, this one here, let's take a look. Okay, so this is 160 and 40. Okay, so this is our equation. Y is equal to a b to the power of x. Okay, I'm going to use this number right over here. All right, I know that in 2 years, in negative 2 years, okay, it's gonna be 160. All right, so you could write something like this down, like this, like y. Let's see here, so 160 is equal to a. So that will give you, let's see, your initial start. Oh, a is my initial start right there. So 40. So again, 40, whatever the y-intercept is, that's your initial start. So that's 40. Okay, you want to find out what the rate is, so b after negative 2, like that. All right, so let's go and solve for b. One more time. So 160, negative 2, and then 40 is right there. Okay, so I'm going to divide by 40 first. Get rid of that right now. 4 is equal to b. All right, what does this one mean? 4, let me write up here. 4 is equal to, this one here gives me 1 over b to the second. I'm going to square root both sides. Okay, so that would give me 2 is equal to 1 over b. All right, so this is what you have. And then you just have to solve for b. So I'm going to have to move b up real fast. So b2 is equal to 1. Divide by 2, I get b is equal to 1/2. All right, now I'm going to plug it back in here. I get y is equal to, my a is 40, and I know my b is 1/2, and then x. All right, that is your answer. Again, just plug in this one here and solve for b, find the rate. Once you find the rate, you already know what your a is, and then plug in b in your equation as part of an x and a y. All right, that's it. Thank you.